Starting.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Mark. Good
Hi,
morning.
Amanda. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good, good.
Well, they're letting us go Facebook Live, so you know what that means.
That is dangerous.
That is convention time.
Yes, we are excited. We're back in Cyclone Country this year after 2 years in Hawkeye Land. So we'll be at the Sheeman Center in Ames, Iowa, September 11th through September 14th.
Yes, and we've got a really great lineup. All of you should check your mailbox because what just hit?
The benchmark should be literally arriving today or any day now. So what do we got in that benchmark, Amanda?
So your benchmark is chock full of everything convention. We've got our speaker bios, our course lineup, course descriptions, a little bit of information on the events coming up.
Yep. If you want the full schedule sort of at a glance, you'll want to go to iowarealtors.com/convention and click on the grid schedule button. That will give you sort of a layout day by day, hour by hour of what's happening. That's really probably the best quick overview of everything going on.
Absolutely. That'll show you also where we're starting with our pre-convention class. So rolling right in. Tuesday is our pre-convention class. We're bringing in Holly Mabry, who is an absolute rock star.
She's fun.
And she's going to be doing our PSA course. That's a Pricing Strategy Advisor. This is actually an NAR certification course, so a little bit of differentiation between a designation. This is a certification, so the fun part about a certification is you actually own your letters.
Oh, okay.
You pay your fee, you do your coursework, and then those are yours to use always. So, with Holly and doing the PSA, it's an awesome course on really kind of getting back down to basics in, how we're utilizing all the information we have in this fast-paced market. So, working with the comparables, adjusting them, working with appraisers, and making sure that that bottom line for your client is, the best that they could end up with.
Absolutely. And remind us again, how many hours of CE is that class?
So that class is actually 8 hours of CE.
Awesome.
So
Great.
Works towards your renewal, elective renewals for the end of the year as well.
And I know Amanda said that Holly's great, but she has a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. You cannot sit still or be bored in that class. So definitely take advantage of that. So tell us a little bit about Holly's other classes that we're going to see.
So Holly's got 3 other courses for the rest of convention. She's got a class on, working as an agent of one. So making sure that you're balancing your work, your life. She's got another class, Run This Town, that's going to be, really how are you interacting with where you are? When people are Googling, when people are, checking out your area, are you coming up as the person that is the go-to, for their knowledge and base there in that neighborhood? And then, of course, maximizing your strongest asset, which is yourself. How are you maximizing what you've got in your back pocket and working with your own strengths?
And those are 1 hour classes.
Those are all 1 hour classes.
Wednesday, right?
Yep, so after that Tuesday pre-convention class, which I should mention is $125, it's not included in your convention cost, so it is an additional cost, but well worth it. We'll roll right into convention. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we've got so many wonderful options. If you play your cards right, you can get up to 15 hours of continuing education, which is just awesome, guys. Like you just can't do it for this amount of money in that period of time.
Well, and the quality speakers you're not going to get elsewhere.
Yep, we've got national speakers coming from all over the country. Holly's from Arizona, Carrie is from Illinois, Bobby is from Missouri. Kyle's actually Illinois too, but a completely different part. So lots of fun stuff coming.
Tell us some more. So on Wednesday we have our keynote. It starts at 8:30, and that's with Bobby Howe. So tell us a little more about Bobby and sort of her message there.
So Bobby has a really, really incredible message, and her keynote is not one to miss, guys. She experienced an incredible loss with her business partner, who also happened to be her mother, and her keynote is lessons from the other side. So learning to not turn down the baseball game or the ballet practice because you're worried about how you're pushing your business forward. That will always be there, but everything else, balancing that work life.
Absolutely. Put first things first, right?
Put first things first, absolutely. It is certainly one to pull at your heartstrings, as they say, but I think it's a really important message, especially with everything that's going on today, and you know, being pulled in every direction, and it's so fast paced, and everybody's expected to be
Right.
in 8 places at once. But at the end of the day,
Right.
what is most important?
So for those of you that haven't seen Bobby speak before, Amanda and I have both had the privilege of seeing her at national meetings, and she's a really great person and a really great speaker. She's an industry veteran. She's been a top producer. She's actually just a few hours away in St. Joe, Missouri. So tell us a little more about some other classes that Bobby's going to have at convention.
Yep, she's got a lot of great classes as well. So we got another time management course, so blocking your way to success. So making sure that you're finding ways to fill your pipeline while still running your business. So you're keeping everybody, you know, if you've got a team, you're keeping everybody on your team busy while still, you know, pushing forward in your own arena. She's got agent financials, which I don't think that we've really hit on very much before. So, you know, running your business like a business, you know, what's happening between, you know, when you get that commission check and when it hits your bank account, and how you should be managing some of that. At least her opinion on it. And
We can all use help there.
we can all use a little bit, maybe some discipline, right?
So
As
the
I-
Amazon
as
shopping.
I sit here with my giant coffee this morning. You know, and then her last class will be on team building.
Okay.
So, you know, a little play off of Field of Dreams, but, you know, build it and success will come. So
Sure.
team versus solo, what that looks like, you know, and if it's right for you.
Okay, great, awesome. We're looking forward to that. So, just so you know, our upcoming Facebook Lives, we're going to do this every week. Next week, we're going to talk a little bit more about some of our other instructors and some of the other unique topics we have, and some of the tech path that we're going down this year. It's a little bit unique, so that'll be a lot of fun. But we're going to save that for next week. So today, I want to mention a few more things. The hotel situation. So we have the Gateway Hotel is the headquarter hotel, and it's literally a mile away. It's right down the road from the Sheeman Center. It is more or less full at this point. You might be able to get a room here or there, depending on if somebody changes their plans, but it's pretty much full. The good news is next door, literally next door, like 30 yards away, or maybe not 30 yards away, 300 yards away, a couple football fields away, you can get to the Radisson. And the Radisson's a full-service hotel. They have a bar and a restaurant, so they have the same rate as the Gateway, which is $116. And then across the street, we have opened up a third block because we feel like we're going to need a few more here. So that's the Best Western Plus, and that's literally just across the road. We will have a shuttle going from the Gateway and the Radisson throughout the convention on a regular basis. So if you don't want to drive to the Sheeman, you don't have to. Again, it's a short drive. We do have some spots, because who wants to compete with the students, right?
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody. I got time for that.
Right. So there's a dedicated, I think it's 150 spots roughly for the convention center. So there is a fair amount of parking at Sheeman, but again, you can take the shuttle, make it easy on yourself, or carpool with a friend, and you can both drive go in one car.
Sure.
However you want to do it. But just wanted you to know about those couple things.
You know, if you took the shuttle, you know, Tuesday night with our YPN kickoff event, you could just take the shuttle home, and then you wouldn't have
We
to
forgot to
worry
mention
about.
that.
Yes.
We did. Okay, so Tuesday night, after the pre-convention class,
Yep.
Tuesday night around 5:30 or so, we're going to start the YPN furniture build. If you haven't been to this before, this will be the third year.
Third year.
It's quite entertaining.
It is worth every
It's
ounce
basically
of
what? A
madness.
furniture building contest, right?
With IKEA furniture.
Oh.
With
and
IKEA furniture.
I think
so.
the directions are in Swedish? No.
They're
Maybe
more
not.
picture.
Okay, pictures.
Pictionary.
Right.
Version.
It's hilarious, right? And we throw in some wrinkles. We throw in some challenges, and
Sure.
we'll tell Team B, hey, you don't get to talk for 10 minutes, or you get an extra tool, or
Yeah.
whatever the case is. So
Maybe
it's
there's a
pretty funny.
disruptor who comes
There
this
you
year.
go.
I don't know.
Ooh.
The possibilities
Hint,
are
hint.
endless.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't give
you
it
know,
away. Don't give it away.
There's
now.
nothing.
Okay, all right.
The YPN group works really hard on this. The furniture always is donated to a very worthy cause.
Absolutely.
There's always prizes for first, second, and third place,
Mm-hmm.
incentivized to donate to the charity of their choice. So lots of fun, lots of activity. You know,
Right.
there's always a little bit of food and drink to be had
Absolutely. Have a little
at
fun
the
there.
kickoff event. So great time to, you know, you drop all your stuff at the hotel, or you know, you're coming from class that day. Grab your registration packet. Head down to the kickoff event.
And it is free for everybody. That's the one thing you don't have to sign up for the YPN build. So everyone can come, no matter if you're a 1-day pass or a 3-day pass, or if you're an affiliate member, you can all come to this event. So we want everybody there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, we're hoping for good weather, but we do have an option there under the overhang at Sheeman. So even if it is a little rainy, we can still handle it, not a problem.
We'll
So
be
rain or
okay.
shine, it will be a good time.
Yes, Jamie is reminding us here on Facebook to please get your registrations in.
For the teams.
For the
Right,
teams,
right.
yes.
We've heard rumblings that a lot of you are having a team, but we need to know for sure, are you really having a team?
Sure.
So
Yes.
get your teams in.
Yes, yes.
You don't have to have your whole team solidified, just we need to know the name of the captain and if you're having a team.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Other thing we'd love to see come rushing in is your auction items. So
Absolutely.
super important. Again, the auction items all go to benefit the Realtor Foundation of Iowa, and so that's home base, guys. So that helps fund a ton of projects throughout the state. We have such an impactful that Project Jack. I mean, if you guys are, if you haven't seen it or haven't, been paying
Right.
attention, check out Project Jack. Our school that my kids go to have participated in it now for 2 years, and it's so cool to see them and the pride that they have from them. And really, a lot of that is funded through our auction process.
Absolutely.
And
The
so-
auction is the biggest fundraiser of the whole year. So we really want to make it go really well this year. We're going to have an online auction as well. So we really need to get those auction items in the next couple weeks so we can get that online auction started a little bit ahead of time. The online auction is open to anybody, friends, family, non-realtors, whoever they are, can do the online auction. The live auction will be Wednesday night at the Sheeman Center. And obviously we'd love to have you all there bidding on the items and having a good time.
We love Byron. We love what he does for us in
Absolutely.
the auction. Who doesn't love listening to an auctioneer? So you gotta get all
Absolutely.
that
Byron's
stuff.
awesome
and,
at that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's always a fun evening. You got anything else, Mark?
I think that's it, really. We just need to get folks registered, right?
Yep. So go ahead. Don't forget to register. The sooner the better. We love seeing it all come in. There's a lot of work that goes into this event. So seeing you guys kind of
A month away.
a month away.
Ooh. It's
So
okay. It's all right.
it's iowarealtors.com/convention,
Yep.
and that'll get you to our registration page. You can check out the grid schedule there as well. Again, if you don't want to look at your benchmark, or if it got delivered to your office and you haven't been there in 6 months because you're so busy,
Right.
you can check out all the speaker bios,
Online.
course descriptions. Everything is there for you as well.
Click
So-
on the agenda menu when you go to iowarealtors.com/convention and you'll see all of that.
Yep. So
So, okay, well,
all right, that's it.
all right. We'll see you
Guys,
there.
It's showtime.
Thanks.